Hey everyone, BreZ here, and today I'm judging Toony versus Gutti. The level is already really high, so I took some notes. So it started off with Toony's first round. I really like the fact that maybe I like vocal artists, vocal loopers. So I really appreciate the fact that he tried to use his voice in the melody, in the process of making the song. A very nice, chill atmosphere, which is different from the other rounds from this battle. For me, it may need a more powerful beat because there's something epic in this track. The song evolution, the progression of the song, it really keeps on going like this, and it becomes more and more epic. There's a lot of melodies, there's a lot of vocals with a lot of reverb. And when he drops the beat at the end, I would have liked to have a much more powerful beat, something really hard, big kick and snare. Then we move on to Gutti's first round, and I really like the build up until the main part, the first drop. And then I find that there's this part which is a bit long between the end of his first drop and the creation of the second drop. I don't know, it takes a long time to build up. But fortunately, the actual song is good, the mix is good, and the final drop is also really efficient. So it was two really good first rounds. I'd say I'd give my first one to Gutti. Then we move on to Toony's second round, a very long silent recording. I'm not a big fan of silent recording. Fortunately, both loopers did it, Gutti and Toony, but Toony's silent recording was very long. Very cool sound designs, very dynamic also, but I feel that if there's one thing he could improve is the mix. I feel that it could be more punchy. His whole track could be a bit more punchy. But besides that, I really enjoyed this second round by Toony. And then second round by Gutti to finish it off. Really sick flow. I was not expecting a drum and bass track. Nice structure. And I'm gonna finish it off like this. At first, I thought it was a really close battle. But what really made the difference for me is Gutti's final drop. The final drop before he ends the song really made the difference. It was really powerful. I really liked the mix. And I just really like, the general flow of the song. So yeah, really good battle between both of them. My vote goes to Gutti. So good job to both loopers. Peace.
Hey yo everyone, my name is KBA. I hope you're all doing good. Today I'm going to be judging Toony versus Gutti, and I will be just giving you guys my thoughts on all of this. Side note, I am a bit sick, and I have my notes over here, if I'm reading over here. And if I sound a bit strange, yeah, I'm sick. Whatever. Anyway, first rounds. I actually think this is really, really close. And overall in round one, I decided to give it slightly to Toony for two different reasons. One, I thought it was really, really original. The way he made his sounds on the MK2, the way he used his launch pad with the MK2, I thought this was really creative. And the mix was nice. Not the greatest mix I've ever heard, but it was good enough. And musically and technically, I didn't really understand much of what was happening. So I could tell that he spent a lot of time on this round. Gutti in round one, I've already heard this round before. Really musical. It's in 3/4, which I always appreciate. I love the scale he used. It's very nicely made. The one thing is that I think Toony uses his setup better than Gutti uses his setup. I can tell what Gutti's doing. I cannot always tell what Toony's doing. So when they're both very good musically, I have to give it to the person that I think is doing a better technical job. Now, next round. I give this round slightly more towards Gutti. So as you can tell, this is pretty close. Overall, I think Toony spends too much time silent recording. I don't think the mix is nearly as good as it was in his round one. Whereas I think Gutti does an excellent job in pretty much every single category. Really solid mix, really solid technicality, really solid musicality. The one thing is, I can kind of tell that it sounds a bit like Inky Void, but it's not close enough to where it's like where I reduce it on originality. Overall, I give this battle to Gutti. The reason I give this to Gutti is overall, I think both of his rounds were very, very strong. They feel more complete. Toony's round 2, there's too much silent recording and the mix isn't as good as it could be. Still, really sick job to both of them. I'm excited to see who moves on. And congratulations, guys. You did an amazing job.
Hello guys, it's Amech here, and I'm here to judge the first battle of the Japanese Loopstation Championship. For me, that was my favorite battle of the quarterfinals. It was really close. The level was really nice. I enjoyed all of the rounds. For me, it went just a bit to Gutti. I picked Gutti because I think his rounds were it felt a bit more finished, you know. I know that the first round was a cover, but it was well done, and I think he did an amazing job of capturing the vibe of the actual original song. For me, the first rounds were really close. I couldn't choose the winner of the first round, but the second round went a bit to Gutti, in my opinion. I think Toony should work on his drums a bit. Sometimes I felt like his kick wasn't really coming through, but these are just small details, to be honest. Like, the whole battle was amazing, and I'm happy to be a judge for such a nice battle. For a detailed analysis, you can message me on Instagram, both of you, Toony and Gutti. I can answer any messages of why I picked Gutti. So yeah, next time in the next battle, guys. See you.